Well, all right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Ken the Zen here, and welcome to my whimsical world of Zen and the Album of the Year tournament, random Album of the Year tournament, rockin' and a rollin'. And yeah, I'm gonna do another Album of the Day. So last episode, if you saw there, I listened to a bunch of records, and then I just picked the best one of the day, and that was my favorite one of the day, and that was the album that moved on to the next round. So I'm gonna do the same thing today. We're dwindling down. I don't know, 25 or so more to go. But here we go. We're gonna start with album number 1. I'm gonna have a listen to it. I'll tell you a little bit about it when I'm done, and then pick the next album. So yeah, it's that simple. So who do I got here? I got the band U2. I'm sure you've heard of those guys, U2. And they have an album called How to Reassemble a Bomb. So yeah, just between you two and I. So yeah, I'll take a listen to that, and see you in a sec. Well, all right. Welcome back to the channel, if you went anywhere at all. I'm Ken, and of course I was just listening to U2's latest album, How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. And it was definitely U2, no question about it. This is their 11th album, and I guess their 10th album was 2000, so 20 years ago. So yeah, wild from U2. This is pretty good. It's kind of reminds me of I guess their last album, that song Vertigo, kind of like that. It's like mainstream rock. It's kind of what they're going for, a little bit extra on the bass this time, but not too much. Kind of their formula. They sound like U2. As I mentioned in a previous video, there's some bands out there that have been around and absolute legends, Hall of Famers, that I've just never really get into. U2 is one of those bands, although Achtung Baby I absolutely loved. And the Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me single for Batman was awesome. One of my favorite songs ever. And this one's got a couple good songs on it I'll recommend right now. One is called Treason, which was kind of cool. I think that one was almost like an Alice in Chainsy type vibe mixed with U2. So yeah. And another one called Happiness, which I'm happy right now. So anybody that's spreading happiness is good by me, even if it's Bono and The Edge. Anyways, guys, that's record number 1. And I will have to find my little golden baggie here. Oh, sorry, I gotta reorganize my office. Here we go. So album number 2 for today, find out who the album of the day is going to be, hard rock band Anvil. And they've got a new record called The One and Only. So again, this whole tournament is all albums released 2024, completely random, all over the place. So I'm looking to check out I'm looking forward to check out Anvil. Oh, bang, bang. Maxwell's Silver Hammer. Bang, bang. No, I'm just kidding. It was Anvil. Anvil. And legends, veterans of the heavy metal scene. And Anvil, with their 20th record, if you can believe that, 20 records. Well, this one was called The One and Only. Although, I think there was 19 before. So yeah, The One and Only by Anvil. You know what? I don't know too much. I'll tell you what. I don't know too much about the band Anvil, except for that they're legends, and they played my town a bunch of times, and their opening slot for so many huge metal festivals. This is the first album that I've checked out from theirs, and you know what? I really liked it. It was good. Old school guitar rock. And speaking of, we have the playlist, which will be in the description for you to check out of all the albums throughout the whole year. It's getting pretty, what is it? It's a plethora of music. It's a myriad of genres, as it were. And so these 2 songs are going to be on there as well. One was called Rocking the World, and the other's called Heartbroken. And I've been fortunate enough to do both. So yeah, Anvil, the one and only Anvil. But you hear that? That's the random baggie. So the next album for today, trying to win the album of the day, all new releases 2024, as mentioned. And This one is Kendrick Lamar, and GNX is the title of the record. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out Kendrick Lamar. Last time I saw him, he was part of the, I guess we'll call it the West Coast Super Bowl halftime show with Eminem and Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, a bunch of others. And yeah, it was great. So Kendrick Lamar, gonna go check it out. I'll see you in a minute. Well, hello. I'm back after I've been Kendrick Lamar'd and his GNX. And yeah, I guess this is Kendrick's sixth album. And the first with his new record company. I guess he dumped his old one, and this was kind of a surprise that he was even with somebody, and they just dropped it in November here of 2024. So yeah, it was a really good record. I totally enjoyed it. It's got a cool little vibe thing I enjoy, and yeah, for the couple of songs that's going to make my playlist, and maybe you'll check that out. It's in the description. There's a song called Gloria, which I really liked, and another song called Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Which was pretty good too. Probably less entertaining than what you just saw, but good nonetheless. So yeah, this day's continuing. It's starting to get dark, but you know, it's long shifts here in the office, so no worries. Got enough time for one, maybe two more. We'll see. Maybe three. Don't know. What do we have here? All right, and this is called, I think it's called, oh, I can't really read my writing, but Evolve. I wish my balls would evolve. Evolve, and that's by the band Phish. I'm looking forward to checking that out. I haven't heard a Phish record in a long time, and see what they're swimming on now. I'll let you know. All right, guys. I swam, and you know what I saw? And I heard? Fish. Fish, it seemed fishy, actually. So yeah, Phish, the album Evolve. I guess you could say that we evolved from Phish. Some of people would say that. I don't know about that. But nonetheless, this is Phish's 16th album. And man, they're, you know, legendary jam band. I gotta be honest, I haven't heard much Phish in my day. But I will say this, as a bass player, whoever's playing bass on this record is kind of similar style to me. So yeah, I really liked hearing that and thinking, hey, I would choose similar stuff. So that's pretty interesting. A couple of songs for the playlist that's going to be in the description. Monsters. Those are Michael Jackson monsters. And speaking of Michael Jackson, the second song, Human Nature from Phish. They're both going to be on the playlist. And it looks like I got time for one more, so let me grab my random baggie. I found it right beside me. Not to worry. There's one, and there's definitely albums in here. I'm gonna find it. What do we have here? Last record of the day is the Pixies. And this is called The Night the Zombies Came. Brains. I want brains. I've got brains, don't you worry. So there it is, The Night the Zombies Came. A new album from the Pixies. I guess it's been a little while since they've had an album. Couldn't find too much online. But I must say that I really enjoyed the record. And yeah, a couple of songs I'm going to throw on the playlist will be, well, one's called Jane, and then brackets, title track, The Night the Zombies Came. So I'm not sure what that's reference to, but I really dig the track and the album. And then also for the second one I'll throw on that playlist is called I Hear You Mary. And yeah, another great song. And just a great record all over the place, you know, alternative rock. That's kind of like my wheelhouse of things that I mostly enjoy, although I enjoy a lot. So yeah, let's go over it today. So we had U2 and their album How You Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. And we've got the one and only Anvil, Evolve from Phish, and the Pixies, The Night the Zombies Came. So now comes the hard part. Now, I did enjoy all this music today. True story. So I got to pick one. Now, there's only one of these bands that I've seen live, and that is the Pixies. I got to see them play with Weezer, and that was totally awesome. And because of that, and also because I just really enjoyed that record the most out of the 5 I listened to today. The Pixies are moving on. The night the zombies came, brains. Thanks for sticking around, guys, watching. There's going to be a few more videos, a lot more videos, as I go through all these records. And yeah, hopefully you like this format, the album of the day moving on. I think I'm going to do that a few more times and get out of the qualifying round. Speaking of, we're now into December, and all the new submissions are cut off for the year. So yeah, we're really doing it. I think I ended up with about 100 or so records. And man, what a year for listening to music. So yeah, thanks for checking this out, and stay tuned to the next video. See who moves on to round 1.